Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video I'm going to be testing out these glam quads by Makeup by Mario. As you can see, I'm not naked. As you can see, this one is like this glam quad which retails for 25 US dollars. This was his holiday collection, but I still believe that it's available on Sephora as well as on his website. Do check it out. Anywho, I have picked up this Bronzy Glam quad which has all these beautiful four shades. So we have got like one kind of a matte rich brown. We also have this muted bronze kind of a shade. Then we have got this particular olive gold kind of a situation. This is more of metallic. Then we have this one which is more of a champagne shade. So I'm going to be testing out this glam quad today. As you guys know, or maybe you don't, I do my eyes first, then I move on to my base. So I'm going to be filling my brows off camera, and for that I'm going to be using my Benefit Precisely My Brow. This is in the shade number 4. Also, I'm going to be using my ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. Now this is in the shade dark brown, so I'm going to be just right back. So I'm back with my brows filled. They look very natural-esque as well as very much fluffy and all this kind of not very harsh. So I've softly filled my brows, and next I'm going to be jumping into my eyeshadow primer. I'm going to be using my MAC paint pot, and this is in the shade Laying Low. I'm going to take this sort of like a fluffy brush, just roll it a little bit. I always bring it towards the inner corner of my eyes because it is the area where I have more kind of darkness. To start off, I'm going to be taking this Morphe M456 brush. This is a kind of like a blending brush, and we're gonna get into this matte, rich matte brown shade. I'm gonna just dunk it a little bit. I don't shoot a lot of videos, and I always feel that how am I gonna just kind of explain these steps? This is my biggest challenge. I just feel blank in front of the camera. I don't know what to say, how to explain these steps. That's where this visual medium is. You can just see what I'm doing basically. I'm just packing this shade. Same I'm gonna be doing onto the other side of my eye. And we're gonna just pack it on before you kind of blend. So the pigmentation of these eyeshadows is like quite phenomenal. This is how we're looking so far. Using the same brush, I'm going to start bringing this shade. So slowly I'm going to just take the same product. Next I'm going to be taking this beautiful metallic gold kind of a shade. I'm going to use my finger, and slowly I'm going to just pack it. I'm gonna go back into the same previous shade, which is this matte rich brown, and I'm gonna take my Morphe M507. We're gonna just deepen up the crease a little bit. I don't know what day will come in my life that I would be able to speak while I do my makeup. That's going to be a journey on its own. I'm waiting for that day to happen. Sometimes I just feel that I'm gonna just fumble and not being able to do anything. That's the major reason I have to just accept. Back to my, and we're gonna just deepen it up whatever we have done so far, because baby, we need maximum. We need something extra. These harsh edges, they're gonna be gone. Trust me. Trust the process. Okay, next I'm going to use the same brush. I'm gonna just clean it using this kind of like a soft towel. And I'm going to use my face powder. If you guys don't have a transition shade, just you use any kind of like a face powder. This one is Sun Beige. This is their pressed foundation powder, and this is how we're going to just smoothen up all these edges. Do you see the difference? So before we do our lower lash line and rest of the eyes, I'm going to be quickly doing my base. And I've already moisturized my face before filming, so this is what I've used. I've used my e.l.f. Holy Hydration Moisturizer. For my primer, I'm going to be taking this NYX Marshmallow Primer. This is the first time I'm going to be using this. I just wanted to test it out before buying different primers. I always try to test them. So okay, so the consistency is very much of like whipped cream. Always feel okay. It smells definitely like marshmallows as well. So yeah, but let's see how it's going to hold up to the claims. I don't know what the product claims for. I just know that it was quite popular on TikTok. And my skin is acting quite. What the fuck is this? Is this piling on? Wait. No. I don't know what that was. Maybe my dry skin, because I've been using some very much active ingredients on my face. So this is how we look. I'm going to take a foundation brush. I'm going to be taking two foundations. This one is Born This Way in the shade Sand, and then this one is Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Matte. Now this one is in the shade 300. I'm going to just mix both of them on the back of my hand. One pump of Born This Way, and the other one I'm going to just use rest of the things on my brush. I wish I was born with some good skin. By the way, I've got this cute bun going on. If you guys don't know, I've been growing my hair from last year. Okay, next I'm going to take two concealers. I'm going to correct my under eyes using the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. This is in the shade number 7. And I'm going to brighten the rest of my face with this Stay Naked by Urban Decay. This is in 50WY. I'm going to take a small amount, just like that, here. Then I'm going to be taking the Stay Naked and just dot here. And I'm gonna just blend this concealer. I'll just always tap onto the product, never kind of drag it. The whole idea to conceal is to conceal, not to spread. So I'm gonna just tap it around the edges, just slightly. So we have highlighted all towards the places I want to highlight. Okay, so to bronze, I'm going to be taking my Derma Blend Professional Quick Fix Body Corrector. This is in the shade Golden 70W. And I always use this to kind of bronze my face rather than contouring. It's very much blendable. I always keep it more like so. To blend this, I'm going to be using my same foundation brush. It is going to help more to just blend into the product which we have used already, and it gives a very much, can you see how bronzed we look so far? Don't mind if it looks really harsh right now. As you can see, we're going to just go back with the sponge and blend the rest of the face. It's just to spread out the product before you do. The whole idea is to be this glam, bronzy kind of like a situation. Always kind of put it towards the temples as well to make it look more sun-kissed. I'm gonna go back with my same sponge and blend it. To set my under eyes, I'm going to be using this One Size Beauty translucent powder. This is such a cute small packaging. This was like in a free trial size I have just picked up from my Sephora haul. So I'm going to take this small amount and basically set my under eyes. I'm going to be taking the same powder on a large kind of like a fluffy powder brush. Only this much amount is needed, and I'm going to set the rest of my face as well to kind of crave a smooth, flawless skin. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. bronzer. I don't know what shade this is, but this is kind of like a very neutral undertone bronzer. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to take the same powder brush, take a small amount and just bronze more. Basically, don't stop, keep bronzing. A little bit under your chin. I guess if I'm a blush, I'm going to be taking this Morphe 9W blush palette, and we're going to just go into these two shades. This is Witty and the other one is called Beat. Take a small amount and start putting it here. Next, for the rest of my eyes, I'm going to go for this Maybelline Master Skinny Gel Eyeliner, and I'm going to run it through my lower lash line, and we're going to be smoking it up with the same matte rich brown shade which is in the Glam Quad. This is going to be giving more of a sultry, sexy goddess look. So okay, so I'm gonna go back with this matte rich brown shade, and we're going to be taking a Sigma lip brush. This is the brush which I use for very much of a precise kind of smudging. So I'm gonna go with the small amount and we're gonna just smudge the lower lash line. I'm gonna go back into the same eyeliner pencil and run it again because it has lost the intensity while we were just blending it on the lower lash line. So I'm gonna just bring that intensity back. Do you see we have left this kind of like a gap towards the inner corner of her eyes? Now I'm going to be using this champagne sort of a shade, and I'm going to apply that towards the inner corner of my eyes to kind of pop the look and make it look more gleaming. Also, I'm going to highlight a little bit onto the top of my brow bone to give it a pop. To line my eyes, I'm going to be taking this Benefit Roller Lash eyeliner pen. I'm not going to go for a wing or anything because the lashes which we're going to be using today are very much cat-eyed shape. You're going to be seeing that later, but I'm going to just slowly line. Oh fuck, I fucked this side of my eyeliner. No. For my mascara, I'm going to be using my Benefit Roller Lash. This is going to give us a base to put on our lashes. I don't curl my lashes because my lashes are not at all there. For my lips, I'm going to be using the Colourpop BFF Lippy Liner. And for my lips, I'm going to be using the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip. This is called Beeper. Yeah, we're going to be going for this lip combo today. I'm gonna set my face using my Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm gonna give it a quick spritz before we move into our highlighter. And for my highlighter today, I'm gonna be using the Ofra Cosmetics Mini Highlighter. This is the shade called Rodeo Drive, one of the cult favorites. And you can just kind of see how sickening this looks immediately. Just dab it a little bit here, a little bit here. I'm gonna use this lip gloss by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in the shade called Citrine. It has very much of like, gold, pearl, blue reflex. I'm gonna put some lashes off camera, and for my lashes, I'm gonna be using this kind of like a pair. This is just like a generic lash brand from AliExpress called Viso Free. I just pick up my lashes from there. They're very affordable over the other expensive lash brands. I'll be right back. So this is the finished look using the Makeup by Mario Glam Quartz collection. Now, a couple of thoughts about this particular thing. For 25 US dollars, I think you can basically get these kind of similar shades in many different brands, but when it comes to the kind of quality of this product, I think the price is very much fair to that. I think these quads can also be paired with his Master Matte eyeshadow palette. This is, I think, the idea behind bringing these glam quads. There are two more quads which are available in different shades. One of them is more rose gold kind of a moment, and then there's one more which is called party glam. One thing which I would like to see is to have, like, you know, this kind of like a shade which is not too much of use to. In my opinion, it could have been a transition shade. If you guys like this video, do give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And if you guys like me to create more looks, do let me know into the comment section below whether you like this or not, and I am going to see you guys next time. Okay, bye guys.